If you enjoy the Low Scale Gaming Podcast, please leave us a like, review, and subscribe. Any feedback is welcomed, and I hope you enjoy the show. Hello, and welcome to the Low Scale Gaming Podcast for the week of May 2nd. I'm your host, Ghostland's Finest, and as always, I'm joined by Conan Jones and Inferior Mage.
Hi, Mage. Hi, Ghost. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, Conan?
My blood pressure's up now.
I'm sorry. It's probably edited out, but we had issues starting this
It's
one.
not like we haven't done this for a year.
Sorry, listeners.
Now I gotta find where all my stupid settings are. Trying to adjust my mic still.
I'm so glad to be almost done with school.
You and a lot of other people.
Like, I hate that I have to wake up tomorrow. Like, we've had every Friday off since like last April, like the beginning of the first week of April. So like, it has just been like really nice. It makes me really want to go teach at a 4-day-a-week school, but I think Oklahoma's getting rid of that. So
Did they actually pass something to get rid of that?
I don't know. I think they were like combining one bill with the pay raise bill with the with like having set days instead of set hours in school or something. I don't know, but
Somebody asked me about it over here not too long ago, and I was like, I don't really follow it anymore because I'm not there. Like,
yeah.
even when I was there, I didn't really follow it as much as I probably should have.
See, I'm to the point where I don't care. Because
it's easy. It's kind of easier to take the low road and be like, the legislators are going to screw us over no matter what, and no matter what they say they're going to do.
Yeah.
And just assume the worst in every possibility, and then you're pretty close to accurate with what actually happens.
Yeah, because I just really don't. I don't know. I mean, if I was like struggling, like, okay, you seen those like news articles or whatever, like News 9 was like, oh, he's a teacher in Oklahoma, but he also has to work, like, donate plaz and work another job. How are you that bad at managing money? Because if he's, I don't know.
White people have healthcare, and we have to pay for healthcare.
Yeah, but even then, like, the healthcare with the state isn't, like, super bad.
Depending on what you have, because, like, you can take the flat whatever the school pays for.
Yeah.
But that is, like, the literal bare minimum that the government says they can get away with most of the time.
Yeah.
But stuff like what we're kind of getting in the middle of, you know, I've got a $2,800 deductible plus.
I have no idea what that means.
That means I have to pay $2,800 out of my pocket before the insurance does anything.
Jesus.
Until I pay $3,000, the insurance is not worth anything.
My insurance, with my job, I get a budget for insurance purposes. And that budget can increase if I have like a wife and kids and stuff like that. My insurance is actually pretty good. I don't have a deductible.
Yeah, see, we didn't have one in Oklahoma.
Yeah. And I have a different job. And teachers in Oklahoma, I guess technically they're state employees, but not really. So it's like they have to offer them choices, but it's very limited compared to what not actual state employees, but like other state employees get.
Yeah.
Because I know my mom's insurance, she's a teacher, and her insurance isn't bad, but she pays extra for it. And it's still not as good as mine, and I don't pay anything for mine.
I just like declined to like get it or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's fine for you because you're Native American.
Yeah. The other thing is since I moved, I live like maybe 5 minutes away from the main like place I go to for everything.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's
Definitely
Insurance is a
helpful for you.
mess right now, and it's a mess in America. Like, period. That's why people are so upset with it.
I just don't see the whole thing that like I guess I pay back student loans though, but like still I don't need to like work another job. Like I'm gonna try to work another job over the summer, but that's just because like so I don't get bored outside of my mind.
Well, yeah, and a lot of teachers work extra jobs and stuff like that.
Uh,
Like at one of the schools near me, we the PE teacher, he's a pretty cool guy, but he works at Rib Crib as like a bartender, like as a part-time bartender,
yeah,
and it's just
that'd be cool.
it's well, yeah, it sucks, but it's not always like a stressful job, and it gives you a little bit extra money.
You could go be an Uber driver.
You can, and most of the time, it's pretty decent money. 'Cause you also get like tips and stuff for that, don't you?
It depends. I did it for a while when I was still in Oklahoma.
Did you get good
But
tips?
I never really got any tips, but I was also not the guy that stayed out until 3 a.m. to go to the bar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I bet the drunk people would give you a bunch of tips.
Yeah, because then you go like, because I've been that guy at bar closing, calling Uber and feeling bad that they're still out and we're drunk in the back of their car. But
Mm-hmm. I mean, thank God for those people though, because imagine if we like
Right.
what there was so it's cut down on drunk driving. I think considerably.
It's so like
I mean,
handy
yeah.
too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, DUIs are still a big issue,
Yeah.
but I feel like as far as like partying goes, Uber and Lyft and all them, it's been like it's a very convenient and reliable source for transportation.
Yeah. I just wish it was more like available in rural areas. Like cool.
Right.
Like I'm glad it's available like all in like big cities and stuff, but it'd be useful in rural areas. Mainly it'd be handy in Weatherford.
Well, I
yeah,
think the problem with Weatherford is like, there's just not enough money into it.
Problem
There's
is
not enough people
Weatherford
willing
is
to
is a terrible town. It's the safest town in Oklahoma, even though they just had a robbery the other day.
Rural cities, what they need to do is they need to invest a little bit in public transportation, like a
Yeah.
bus system.
good luck
or
with
something.
that.
I mean, it's not hard to do, and it would really help a lot of people out. Honestly, every city needs to do that.
Why would you put a
Right.
bus in Weatherford though?
Well, why not? You have older people. There's a lot of older people in Weatherford, and there's a lot of really poor people or people that with suspended licenses that can't drive. And yeah, like you can make the argument that you can literally walk anywhere in Weatherford, but would you?
I mean, I have before.
Yeah, but I mean, like you like put like a small tram system and have it run from like peak hours, which is like noon to 7. It's only running for 7 hours, and it
How
would
okay?
help
How
a lot.
many Okay, let's map this out for just. Let's use Weatherford as the like ideal place for this. So
I think you
obvious.
only need like 1 or 2 buses.
So you would need probably 2 buses, maybe 3. So where would the
I doubt. I'd say maybe 2.
okay?
I doubt you need 3.
Okay, so where would the bus just like make a square around the whole like big the 4 major the 4 major roads in there?
I mean, I would put it like
Davis.
two bus stops on Main Street, a stop on Walmart, of course,
Yeah.
and probably like a stop at the college,
Well, yeah, obviously a stop at the college.
and and a stop at where the point was, kind of near that area.
Wait,
Okay.
Point was?
Wait.
Is. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's what I think we should do. Here's how you should map it
I
out.
think it's called the burger joint. now.
It's called The Point. Anyways, so let's say it starts at the college. Okay, it goes down and around the outside of town, like past like the cemetery and stuff. I don't know why it's going all the way down there. I'm just trying to get back to Main Street the easiest way as possible. Because going down 7th Street is not good for anybody's car.
That's fair.
Okay, so then, and then it has a couple stops at Main Street. Like, it has a stop at, like, Hutch's. It has a stop at, like, well, there's really nothing in the downtown area anymore. Okay, so then it has a stop at Sonic.
There's those strip
areas. Okay.
Okay, there's a couple small little shops that are all right, and you can put a stop. Like there's a pharmacy there that a lot of people use for sure.
Okay. So then you stop it at Sonic, obviously. You stop it at
And I'll probably stop at the convenience store on that corner.
The on Q, or not the on Q. What is that?
Route 66, or Route something?
No, probably a stop at like Jerry's or whatever.
Well, no, you already said that. Oh, okay, yeah, Jerry's is fine.
Yeah.
You have the store behind Jerry's.
Yeah.
If you just add a couple of crosswalks, that would be fine.
Right, and then
Walmart.
Stop at Walmart, obviously. But then I think instead of stopping like right there at Walmart, they just take that country road all the way out there, and then have a stop at Lucille's.
That wouldn't be too
Probably.
bad.
And they probably need to stop over at the park.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so they have a stop at Lucille's. They have a stop at the Point, and then they do the turn up there to the park,
and then go back to the college.
Yeah, and then go back to the college. Or no, have a stop at the high school, and then have a stop at and then back to the college. I can see it. I can see it being useful. I could not see it being cost effective though.
I mean, if you only have it like at certain points in the day, I think it wouldn't be too bad.
If you had it from 12 to 7, I guess would be working for like Monday through Friday.
You can even do like separate segments. You can do like 8 to 12, and then like a 5 to 9.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Whenever I went to the museum with the history people, the college in Canyon did that, where they just had 4 or 5 different like little kind of like activity buses that you would see at like the nursing home.
Yeah.
And they just did laps around campus, and they had bus stops and just picked people up. And the dude said he just drove around this circle loop for like 3 hours, and then like went home for a little bit and came back and did it again for like peak hours.
Yeah,
dude, I would do that. Swansea needs that just because I hated walking up that hill every day. Man, that was rough.
Yeah, and I'm saying like, and you're probably right, Gus, that it's not the most cost-effective way, but I feel like it's the city's duty to serve its people. I think it's the government's duty in general to serve its people.
Yeah,
and just like, and that's just an easy way to do it.
I suppose. All right.
It would help greatly with car congestion.
I mean, you're not wrong. But all right, let's go ahead and jump into our fails of the week. Conan Jones, what is your fail of the week?
My fail is really easy this week. This has just been the longest week in the history of weeks, and like, I can't deal anymore.
What's been bad about this week?
Like, the kids know that we're close. This is our last full week. We've got 2 short weeks because of bad weather days.
Yeah.
And then we have the very last week is a 2-day. We're there for 2 full days and then 2 half days. And it's just like the kids are checked out. I'm checked out. Nobody wants to be there. Everybody's on everybody's nerves. I not be nice to people, but I have to be nice to people still. And yeah, it's just like I know I'm on my way out, so I'm trying to not burn any bridges, but I'm also still like not trying to do a whole lot because it's not my program anymore.
So what have you? Okay, all right. Mage, what is your fail of the week?
Well, actually, I've had a really good week, opposite of Conan's. So I'm sorry, Conan. But I did get kind of sick yesterday, and I don't know if it was just like, so I've been doing like I've been doing training for my DHS job.
Yeah.
And I've talked about it before, but this week was like the big week. What we call it was called Module 4, and at the end of this week,
bum bum bum.
At the end of this week, we had like a really big practical test, and if we didn't pass, it used to be a pass or fail thing, and if we didn't pass it, we would just be fired. Like, you just
oh my god!
Like
Nice.
straight up. Like straight up, if you didn't pass it, you're just out. It's not like that anymore. But like, if I didn't pass this test, I would have to go through like 3 more months of training and go back and do it again. But so yesterday, during this training, they provided us with lunch and breakfast and stuff, which was nice. But yesterday's lunch was like, it was lasagna.
Ugh.
And like, I'm not the biggest fan of lasagna anyway.
Yep.
And mass-produced lasagna is just never good to me. And other people really liked it. I just didn't get it because I did not. It did not sit well with my stomach either, and I just felt like awful after lunch, and I had a big headache. And I got me a glass of ice water, and I was drinking from it because I was thirsty, but it was cold, so I put it up against my head because I was having a headache and my stomach was hurting. And like I moved my head with my glass on it and just spilled like half a cup of water all over my shirt.
Nice.
And I was just like, damn it. I don't feel well. I ended up like on one of our breaks just driving to a convenience store and getting some pain meds. And then just going, and I ended up feeling better around like 4 or 3 to 4-ish. But for like that like 1 to 2 mark was just awful, and I just like didn't feel good. I spilled water all over myself, and I was like, ugh.
Just
and it was just like, what did you
start.
do? And I was like, being dumb. That's what I did.
Man, all right, man. I got a doozy of a fail of the week. I've had a pretty good week. It's been an easy week at like work and everything because it's the week before like everything's done. So like I haven't really had a difficult day until yesterday and today. So yesterday apparently was senior skip day, which is fine. You know, I'm all cool with that. Whatever. It's whatever. But
I will audibly scoff at that. Senior skip day.
Anyways, I have 4 seniors in my band. Okay, 3 of them made it to the after school rehearsal I had. I told them, I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to say anything about y'all doing your skip day. I don't care. You know, I was a senior once in high school as well, so I understand it. Make it to rehearsal. That's all I care about. Okay, and 3 of them did. The 4th one is the same one I've had the same issues with. My first chair clarinet player who just thinks she's like the bee's knees and that she just is above the rules. And it has just driven me up the wall. And I thought that by me not doing like super bad punishments on her, that it would have been like, oh hey, Mr. Ghost is not. I almost said my last name. Mr. Ghost is not like playing around, so maybe I shouldn't play around either. And so she didn't go to yesterday's rehearsal. She said that something about she hasn't been to a single one of these after school rehearsals, any of them that I've ever had since like January, which like drives me up the wall. She's in band leadership. She's the president, so she's like, yeah. So she hasn't been to any of these things. She hasn't been like. I had to move her from first part to second part just because she wasn't there, and she tried to get mad at me about it. And I was just like, if you're not here to put forth the work, then why should I like let you have the glory of being first chair? I give it to a freshman.
That's totally the right call on your part.
So now she's already said she's not going to be there tomorrow for our morning rehearsal because she doesn't have a ride or something. I don't know.
Some other stupid excuse.
Yeah. So it's just I'm so done with her. And
did you talk with her parents?
Her mom. How do I say this without?
That's the trouble, is how do you say stuff without saying too much?
Her mother is one of those parents that sees their kid that can't do wrong. That's the best way I can put it. And I think that's the most professional way I could put it.
My sweet baby angel is perfect.
Yeah, shun you for saying anything different.
Yep.
And then the cherry on the freaking cake, my first chair trombone player is apparently in San Antonio until Sunday. And did not tell me anything. Nothing that he was going to be gone. At all.
Did he tell you that he was leaving at all?
No, not at all, Conan Jones. I even told him, I gave a take-home letter to give to their folks, had them sign it and bring it back to me. And he brought it back to me next day. Nothing saying that he was going to be gone.
Don't you love that?
He's gone for his brother's graduation thing from basic. Which, that's fine. I can understand that. I'm not, but
if you I had that conversation with my kids today. That is like, if you do not show up to the concert, it goes down as a 0 in the grade book, and you cannot make it up. It is a 0. I cannot make up I don't have time to reschedule another concert. You have to be there. They're like, well, what if we're sick, or what if like there's a car crash, or what if like grandma dies? And I was like, this little piece of paper that I just gave all of you has the phone number for the office on it. If something crazy happens like that, call me. And if I don't answer, leave a message and say, Mr. Jones, we just had a car crash and everyone died. I'm not going to make the concert tonight. And then I won't give you a 0. But if I
I'm giving him a fat 0.
And have a 0.
You'll be dead and have a 0.
I'm giving him a fat 0. Giving him a 0. Part of me hopes no, I shouldn't say that. Anyways, but yeah, that's just my week.
Oh, yeah, it's been a fun one for everybody, sounds like.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
That wasn't bad.
Let's move into topic 1. Pomp of Circumstance is like the marquee graduation. I mean, it's the only graduation song. Did you know there's a second half to it?
Yeah, and it's like 20 times better than the first half.
Right? But like, none of my kids can play it.
I'm surprised they can play the first half.
Hey, you hush your mouth, all right?
I'm sorry.
But
it came out worse than I intended it to. I meant that it was kind of a harder song.
You
really
throw
needs
out
to-
that dotted quarter note. You throw out that dotted quarter note. You put a dot next to any note, and kids just lose their mind. They're just like, "What does this mean? What?"
Why does this quarter note have a freckle?
Yeah, just, like it is
That-
mind blowing how how they suddenly become like second graders when it comes to dotted quarter notes.
Just add half the value of the note. It's basic math.
So the second half sounds okay. It's just they can't do it at all.
I
So
don't guess I've really heard the second half. I'm sure if I heard it, I'd be like, oh yeah, okay, I know what that is.
I haven't heard it until like the other day when we tried playing it.
So do you
I've
have
heard
to
it.
play at
I've heard it.
graduation, I guess?
Yeah, that's the whole thing I was bringing up for this is that
Okay, I was like, did I
sorry,
lose
no.
everybody?
I was waiting for him to finish his talk. It's really good. The second half, Pomp and Circumstance.
I've never
Listeners,
heard the
if,
second half
If you
of
haven't
it.
heard the full Pomp and Circumstance, listen to the full Pomp and Circumstance. Like the first one, everyone's heard the first part. That second part is really pretty nice.
Yeah, just the standard graduation pomp and circumstance. Because I remember we played for graduation at my high school, and we just did that first half just on repeat 47,000 times because we had 300 kids in our graduating class.
Yeah, and that's what most high schools require of their band. I'm surprised that Ghost High School is even having the band play the graduation.
Why wouldn't they?
Well, my high school is a little bit bigger than the one that you're working at, and we didn't do it.
Well, yeah, small schools like always do it. I did it for 3 years in my hometown, and it's a big town.
Every school is different.
Yeah, I say I haven't had to do it since I was in high school because not even SWASU played at graduation.
Yeah, I'm not trying to bash your school, Ghost. I'm just surprised because smaller
it's a good surprise.
Yeah, it's like most of the smaller schools that I've experienced, they just have like a speaker system or something.
Yeah,
I'd be okay if they did that.
So good on you. Well, I wasn't trying to bash you.
No, it's okay.
He's lying. He is trying to bash you.
Always. Put Ghost in his place.
Oh yeah.
All right, so
I don't know. I
about
just
Pop and Circus, just bringing it up.
how many? Okay, so do you have to play it for your school's graduation?
Nope.
Really?
I didn't either.
Nope. Like I haven't even seen Pom Pom Circumstance since I was in high school.
Wow.
Because we didn't play it in college. I haven't played it at my old school. Didn't play it at my Texas school.
I played it for my community band, and my community band. It's not like a lot of community bands. It's a bigger community band, and there's a lot of really good older musicians in it. And that's the first time I listened to it fully, because we were playing it for the big high school.
It's the song gets really repetitive.
It
Yeah.
And it doesn't help that like you have to play it till everyone's graduated.
Well, we only play it apparently when we walk in, when they're walking in, and when they're walking out.
Okay, that's not near as bad then.
No, because when I played it for that graduation in the community band, we played it as they were getting their diplomas, and it was like a good
last name A to last name Z, and it was
a good
God,
because it was a big high school.
Oh, dude, we only have I think 20 something people graduating.
Yeah, no, you'll be okay. Because that's what we had to do. We had to play it for all 300 kids that were graduating.
That's rough.
Yeah, and we just took breaks and stuff in the middle, and it's like, all right, you get this repeat time through, and then I'll get the next one. You can take a break, and It was
Half the
dumb.
band plays at one time.
Yeah.
Because after 2 hours of it, you're just like,
Oh yeah, it sucked. No, I do not miss having to play that though, like at all.
I mean, it doesn't sound bad. I think I have my trumpet playing the melody, clarinet playing the melody, and my French horn playing the melody. Who else is? And yeah,
If it works, it works.
everyone else is doing the quarter notes.
I am really surprised that that's like tradition to have the band at your school play that.
Yeah, I am too. I'm salty about it, but yeah. Okay. It's sorry, I'm doing some things right now, and things aren't going well. Good things aren't going the way I need them to go. But anyways, all right. Topic 2. Mortal Kombat 11 came out 2 weeks ago. I've been playing a whole bunch of it. It's a tale of two games though. It's the combat is fun. The like just from the fighting game part of it, like learning the new ways to play the game, because it's not like how much can you juggle your opponent anymore. It's how quickly can you do these combos on them and then reset it, which is kind of a weird way to play it. Or it's sorry,
No, you're good.
I lost my train of thought. uh,
What I've heard about Mortal Kombat 11 is that it's like people are really upset with it.
yeah, that's where that's okay. But when you get to like the Towers of Time and that kind of thing, that's when it just becomes really grindy and pointless almost.
Are
It's
you like what's the?
so
Are you like grinding up points like in like Battlefront 2 or something?
kind of. It's more like you're grinding up. So every unlockable thing is like either in the Tower of Time or the crypt, and you have to like you get stuff to unlock the game.
Well, you have to unlock the game.
You have to unlock like the extra stuff, like the extra like costumes or extra like brutalities and fatalities. You have to unlock those things in the crypt. It's dumb, but that's just how it's been for like the past like 4 or 5 games. And I mean the crypt's a lot more fun now because it's more interactive. Before it was just like, oh hey, you run around the cemetery and unlock things, and that was it. Now you're actually like on Shang Tsung's island or whatever, and you're walking around like exploring it and stuff. It's not like, oh cool, I'm gonna play the game for this, but it's still kind of fun.
Okay.
The thing is, it just has so many like microtransactions. I saw a figure before they did an update to lower the prices on stuff. To unlock everything in the crypt, it took like, if you wanted to spend just money on the game, it was like I think it was almost like $2,500.
Holy cow!
So that's just an idea of like how many microtransactions are in MK11. And the other thing about it is the Tower of Times are just like stupid difficult, like impossible difficult. Now, I'm not a pro at Mortal Kombat by any means necessary,
That
but
was your goal.
that is my goal. I was gonna drop out of school and be a pro in Mortal Kombat, but
Mortal Kombat.
but it's so like monotonous whenever you're playing the game and you're fighting somebody and there's homing missiles hitting you every 3 seconds, and it blocks you out of combos, so you can't like do like you're like in the middle of your like 3 or 4 hit combo. You're trying to make it a whole full 9 hit one, and you get knocked out. You get hit out of it, and then they do their 10 hit combo on you. It's like, oh hey, this is fun.
I love dying and having nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, like you could do some consumables things with it to like help fix it, but like it just doesn't make any. It feels like they were trying to make some sort of like weird change to the game, and they were just like, oh, everybody's going to love this, so we're going to put all all cool like cosmetic unlockables that you want from this. Yeah, we're going to put them all in this game mode, and if you don't want to do it, oh cool, you could just pay us money.
You know, win-win.
Right? So it just bothers me.
To make it so hard that it's like almost forcing you to pay.
Kind of. They lowered the difficulty though. They did like I think it was like last week, but by that time I was already like burnt out of it already. Like right now as we're recording, I have my PlayStation on and I have my AI fighting in the endless tower right now to get crypt coins, souls, and hearts for me.
Glad you're invested in the podcast.
No, I actually like my screen isn't even like on my PlayStation at all. Like it's just I just have my controller on me and I'm pressing X every once in a while to continue the next match.
It's okay. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah.
To get so
you gotta get that cryptocurrency.
Pretty much. I mean, they put it in a way where you could just like, if you set up your AI bot at a good enough, like with the right sort of like skills and everything, it'll be like pretty powerful. I've been using new Cybot right now, and I think he's at like I'm probably about 25 wins since we started this podcast about a little bit ago. So.
Can you set up your AI bot to invest in Bitcoin?
No. No, I cannot.
It's a little too far.
But so like I said, it's a tale of two games. With the combat side of it and just like the story mode and just the regular fighting minus the Towers of Time, pretty good game. I wish there was some more characters in the game that were like that from older games like Sector and Cyrax, the robot ninjas, and Smoke and Rain, but it is what it is. So, but I'd probably give this game strictly from combat point a 9 out of 10. Just because the combat's fun, the brutalities and the fatalities are fun. It's a good bloody Mortal Kombat game. Like, but, and there's always that but in there, you have to add in like the microtransaction nightmare and the Towers of Time fiasco that they're trying to fix now, but it still feels like the damage is done. Granted, it's not like the end all be all like how Anthem's pretty much done skis, but God, Anthem's a trash fire.
Off subject, but
yeah. I think with this all the microtransactions and the Tower of Times fiasco, I think I'll give it like a 6 out of 10.
Okay.
Leaning towards a 5.
Right. My deal with microtransactions, like I get why video game companies do it. I hate them because it ruins like the integrity of the game. I think.
Well, they're not pay to win. None of them are pay to win. It just like pays to look cool.
That makes it a little bit better. But like the deal with microtransactions, it's like if it was pay to win, or even if it's not pay to win, like I get why companies do it. Like it's a $60 game. In order to make $60,000 from a $60 game, you have to have like 1,000 people buy it. If you have microtransactions in it, you have those people that like spend $1,000 on their microtransactions, it'll make $60,000 on that microtransaction. With you only need 6 people to spend $1,000. Like, I get it; it's a real easy way to make a lot of money, but it's super, like, it's so easy to fall into a hole of like it's pretty much like what pre-orders are. Like, pre-orders kind of gambling, and you like, I believe it's going to be a good game without it coming out. Well, microtransactions, it's just like, it's just kind of a scummy way to make money. I feel it's a very efficient way to make money.
Yeah, no, it is.
Totally right.
Though there are some companies that do microtransactions correctly. The most recent one I think of is that not Epic Games, but the people. What's the people that make Clash of Clans? Is it Supercell? Supercell, yeah. They recently added in a battle pass kind of thing, and it's once a month, and it's $5 a month. It's not too bad. I didn't buy it
for a mobile game.
Yeah, I didn't buy it last month because I just didn't care to it. But now looking at it, I bought it this month just to like see what it'll be beneficial for me. It's been pretty good so far. I like it.
I feel like phone games are the worst. Like, you have those.
You're right.
Gotcha games where you're pretty much just like buying characters, and it's just a random lottery.
Isn't that like your Star Wars game that you was playing a while back?
Star Wars, kind of, but you could grind the characters up and get them without it. But yeah, in theory, it's kind of the same thing.
What Star Wars game were you playing?
It was Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I might get back into it. I've heard they made some really good updates that I kind of want to see. But I've been gone for it for like 2 years now, and
it's a long time to be gone from it.
So this is a random bit of stupid news I just looked at on News Channel 9. Burger King introducing real meals. According to the press release, fast food chain including real meals to celebrate being yourself and feeling however you want to feel. There's 5 different real meals box options that correspond with different moods. Pissed meal, mad. Blue meal, sad. Salty meal, bitter. Yas meal, excited. And DGAF meal. And
what does that one stand for?
Don't give a meal.
Freak.
Yeah. And then it takes aim at McDonald's, and it says no one is happy all the time. And they're like unhappy meals.
Unhappy meals.
Why do people make some of the dumbest things possible?
Is this an onion?
No, this is not an onion.
That's the worst part, is that it's a real thing.
No, this is a real thing.
I love the onion. Sometimes they come up with some crazy stuff. But like, I'm subscribed to. I've been doing a lot of Reddit recently.
Yeah.
And there's a subreddit called Not the Onion.
Oh, there's one for wrestling called Not KFAB News, and it is the best thing ever.
Like, it's just like these crazy news articles. There's no way this is, but it's real.
It's real. There's another news article I was gonna read for us that just looks stupid. I can't find it anymore. I don't remember what it was. But did you see that like cocaine's found in shrimp now?
Jeez.
What?
Okay, researchers have found traces of Alright, I'm just gonna tag y'all on this. I can't pronounce these words.
I can't read this.
There, I just tagged y'all in this post.
Does someone just dump a whole bunch of cocaine into the ocean?
I don't know, but it's like it says pharmaceuticals and it's like isotate drug isotate I don't know drugs, pharmaceuticals and pesticides and samples of freshwater shrimp.
Jesus.
All right.
In freshwater shrimp?
Yeah.
So like,
this is the one I found that I wanted to share with y'all. So we're gonna jump this. I'll also give it a topic 4. So let's go ahead and jump in topic 3. What have you guys been playing this week?
Mage, go first.
He's been doing his training.
I played some League.
So I watched a video of that new little cat thing.
Yeah, your new main.
Yeah.
I was like, I haven't downloaded or updated PBE, but she looks broken.
She looks like a faster Rakan.
Yeah, So I am kind of excited to get in and try her out, but
she's your new main.
I've actually been playing a game called Satisfactory.
Satisfactory. I've never heard of that one. Tell me about it.
It is on the Epic Game Store at the moment. It is in early access. So what it is it's a kind of a base building factory builder.
Okay.
So it's kind of Minecraft, but you don't like build stuff. It's kind of a weird thing. But you mine resources, and your whole objective is to automate the process of mining all of these things. So as you progress, you unlock more different things you can make and different recipes for stuff and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I have fallen down a rabbit hole with this, and it just is like totally something I'm about, because it's a single player. I can do what I need to do, and I can still be kind of creative, but I don't like held down to any one particular way of doing something.
Yeah.
And I am really enjoying my time with it.
Again, I'm glad you're enjoying your time with it. Well, I've been playing Mortal Kombat. That's what I've been doing. It's been fun. I've had a lot of free time at work this week. Because it has just been, especially the past 2 days, there has been end of the year field trips where 75% of the school is gone, and I just get stuck with kind of the bad kids pretty much, and I just throw a movie up and go from there.
I know those feels, bro.
So I've been playing a whole bunch of Clash of Clans too.
Okay, I found a puzzle game on the App Store that I've been playing, and I don't know why I'm so all about it, but I'm so all about it. All about it. Yes, it's called Logic Puzzle, and it's like this big grid, and on the outside of the grids you have different numbers that correspond to the boxes inside the grid, and you have to make the picture based on the numbers, and it's really weird to explain, but
I got you.
Yeah.
So it's like Sudoku?
Yes, except you're making pictures, so it's
Sudoku? I don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into life advice with Ghost. Racist proposal. A photo that shows a boy holding a sign next to a girl that said, "If I was black, I'd be picking cotton, but I'm white, so I'm picking you for prom." And this is in Ohio. Yeah, this is actually a very serious life advice with Ghost, and not one where I'm just ragging on Mage like I usually do. Yeah. I had one plan to rag on Mage, but I saw this post and I felt like it needed its own serious thing. People, nobody is born racist, okay? Stop teaching your kids that this stuff is okay. That you can do stupid, even if it's trying to be funny. Racism is not funny. People being oppressed for years and years because of another race is not funny, okay? People might get a chuckle out of this and look at this and just be like, "Oh, hey, just people getting mad over just stupid stuff." Stop teaching your kids this. It's not okay to be racist. Okay, it's not okay to say bringing up picking cotton. Okay, in a prom proposal thing. Prom proposals are stupid anyways. Did you see besides this one? Did you see the one in I think it was at I think it might have been at Gohu's school where they spray painted the wall and they were like the outside wall and they were just like, "Oh, will you go to prom with me?" I'm pretty sure that was at Gohu's school.
I think it was.
I'm pretty sure it was. I never asked him about it, but I'm pretty sure. Is that not where he teaches?
No, it's not.
Oh, I thought he taught in Shawnee.
Okay, yeah, no, he's not in Shawnee.
Okay, but
anyway,
prom proposals are stupid. The whole idea of prom is just dumb to me.
They're stupid anyway, let alone racist.
Yeah, just go up and be like, "Hey, do you want to go to prom?
Let's go to prom.
Let's go to prom. I'll get you one of those stupid little wrist flower things. Whatever it's called. Corsage, yeah, whatever it is. A waste of money is what it should be called. And we'll go have a good time. Maybe get some friends together, rent a limo so we can act like big shots for one time. Whatever. And
do you, and have fun, but don't be racist.
Don't be racist, and don't vandalize schools and stuff. That's stupid, man.
Things you shouldn't have to say, but here we are.
But you have to, yeah.
It's like here we are. Here we are saying it because people apparently don't realize.
Just people, raise your kids better. It's weird that I'm the only one in this podcast that's an actual parent, but still, don't fuck. You're getting me cussing, all right? Don't be racist towards your kids, okay? And don't teach them that this stuff's okay, because then they're the next people that we got. That's gonna be like the next generation after us, okay? Don't be racist. Stop. It's 2019. How long before racism was just completely done with? It's ridiculous. And now we gotta what?
To get woke.
Get woke.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Man.
It hasn't been that long, right?
No, it's been a while since I've heard woke.
Yeah.
But just that's life advice with ghosts.
Good advice.
I like it.
All right.
Be a better you. So
Be a better you. Let's go ahead and jump into our wins of the week. Mage, what is your win of the week? Yeah.
Well, not only did I pass my graphical exams, but I aced them. So basically what we do is we do we do whole interviews. We have scenarios.
Yeah.
We go in and we interview an actor that's being the parent, and then we also do an interview with the child that's an actor as being a child and stuff like that. And it's just, and we have to do, and there's a whole list of things that they're looking for.
Do you want to interview me and my brother?
I don't see why I would need to.
I don't know.
But I already did this.
Oh.
I did this today. This is what the interview was. This was the test, and so we did it in front of a judge and everything.
Oh, like a judge or like a
judge.
Oh, did you get
not a court judge? Sorry.
Oh,
like what they do,
okay.
They do when they judge contests.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant court judge, like getting sworn in and everything.
Oh, no. But these are interviews and stuff like that. We did do a court day where we had to go in front of attorneys and stuff, but that was a separate deal. And my anxiety was through the roof about these things because I was just I do not want to go through another 3 months of training. Because it'd be just pretty much me calling random people and transporting people and very much being an assistant instead of doing my actual job.
Yeah.
Which would have been awful. But So we have to go down, and they if you do like there's like a yes no if you do each of these like things on their list kind of deal. And like on both my interviews, it was just like everything was a yes. Like I did everything except for like maybe one or two deals.
Like, no, what you guys don't know is the one or two deals is he clotheslined a kid.
No. On my adult interview, I forgot to. On my adult, I can tell you exactly what I did wrong.
He hit them with a
my
brain
adult
buster
interview,
DDT.
They only give you 25 minutes to do it too.
Yeah.
It's like a list of like 50 things that you have to do in like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is hard. Like interviewing is a skill. Like it's hard.
So what was the thing you messed up on?
On the adult interview, I forgot to summarize what we talked about. So basically, I just forgot to go over it again.
Yeah.
With the adult. And on the child interview, I talked about safety with one parent, but I didn't get in depth enough with the other parent.
Oh, wait. I have breaking news, and it's actually sad breaking news. The actor that played the Chewbacca, Peter Mayhew, he passed away today. Man, that sucks.
Way to ruin wins of the week.
I'm sorry. Like, anytime we have breaking news, we have to put it in.
We do. It is.
Man, that bums me out. Go ahead, finish your win of the week.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Like, but like so after you do the test, they have meet standards, needs improvement, or does not meet. If you get it does not meet, then you fail. Needs improvement is okay, but it's not great. I got meet standards in both my interviews, so I did the best that I could possibly have done.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I was really happy about it.
That's good.
Not only did I pass, but I went above and beyond. And I was told that I would not meet standards because like almost nobody does.
But you did?
I did.
Good.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
So I was pretty pumped about it after
Dude, Baxter's like all sorts of like uppity today.
Yeah, he's not happy with me.
Why? Because you're not getting up and playing with him?
Yeah, he's in his play mood, and I gotta finish this first.
Yeah. All right, Conan Jones, what is your win of the week?
So I wrote down that this is just like our short week, but we were at the grocery store earlier, and Baja Blast is back, and I got some, and it makes me happy.
It's the little things, right?
You know, if you can't find joy in the little things.
Is it bad I don't care for it in the can?
I mean,
Yes.
I don't care for Baja Blast.
It is better from Taco Bell.
Like, yeah, it's so much better for Taco Bell. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, getting it from the can just kind of like, I just associate Baja Blast with getting Mexican food. So it's weird, just like,
Just the drink.
yeah. I wonder what's actually in like Baja Blast. I've never actually like looked it up or anything like that.
It's unicorn urine.
Yeah. No, it's like 75% Mountain Dew and 25% Blue Powerade.
Really?
I'm sure it's a little more technical than that, but if
Yeah.
you wanted to make your own, that's a pretty good ratio.
I had no idea. Because I like Blue Powerade a lot too.
I don't like Mountain Dew, and I think that's what it gets me.
You know, like
I don't
Mountain-
mind Blue Power, but Mountain Dew kind of, I don't know.
What pop do you like drinking?
I
Dr.
like
Pepper?
Pepsi.
See,
I'm a big fan of Dr. Pepper, and
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Pepsi.
I'm a big fan of Dr. Pepper, a big fan of Pepsi, a big fan of root beer, and a big fan of Mountain Dew. Anything outside of that, I just don't really like pop wise. I just don't care for.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan for root beer either. Like I don't even like root beer floats.
It's okay.
So
It's all right to have different opinions.
Can I get that in
for the
writing
most
from you?
part-
It's okay to have different opinions.
Write
for
it
the
down
most
and
part,
sign
guys,
it.
me and you kind of agree on food wise.
I know, it's because we're both fat. Except for Italian food. You like Italian food and I don't.
Yeah, I do like Italian food.
I don't know how you
But-
don't like Italian food.
Because it has cheese. I'm lactose intolerant.
Since when are you lactose intolerant?
I've always been. What do you mean? We've known each other for 7-8 years now. How have you not known that I'm lactose intolerant?
Ghost, I knew that you were intolerant, but I've also seen you chug like half a gallon of milk.
Okay, that's
Okay, yeah, you see where my confusion lies?
all right. All right.
We've eaten at the point before.
Okay, so my kind of like rule for if I was gonna go to class or not while in college was if I woke up and I wanted cereal, I wasn't going to class because I would eat that cereal. I miss eating cereal. Like cereal's really good, but about 2 hours later, it just I hear that sound and I'm just like, oh man, I made a mistake. And then I am like battling in the toilet for like the next like 3 hours. I'm just like going back and forth.
Disgusting.
Okay, you guys asked for it.
I've seen you drink so much milk,
I know.
so I can understand where Conan's confusions come from.
Yeah. Because usually lactose intolerant means I don't eat any sort of dairy product. And it's like,
Okay, but like, I don't like cheese though that much. Like, I
not
like.
liking something and not being able to drink it at all are separate things.
Well, I mean, like I could. No, not so much as I could put myself through drinking chocolate milk. It'll hurt in a couple hours, but I'll put myself through it.
I like it enough. I'll deal with that.
Exactly. That's the thing. If I like it enough, I'll deal with it. But I don't like cheese. Like I like American cheese and like that Fiesta blend cheese on tacos. That's about it with cheese. Like mozzarella's okay, like on pizza and stuff, but I don't really care for it that much either. I just don't like cheese. I expect like the Alfredo sauce or whatever it is. That stuff is like disgusting. It looks gross.
It's not really cheese.
It smells gross. It's just I don't like it. I don't like tomatoes either.
Isn't Alfredo sauce is pretty much like milk and mozzarella or something?
Yeah, I think it is.
I couldn't tell you.
And I don't like tomatoes either, so I don't like tomato sauce. Conan Jones, you know why I don't like tomatoes? We can bring that story up too if you want.
No, it's not.
Another day.
Another day. But I'm pretty sure we have already talked about that one before. I don't remember, but it'd be funny to bring it up again. But that's
Alright,
just
man.
why I don't
What's
like
your
it.
win of the week?
My win of the week is it's been Teacher Appreciation Week all week because it's like the last I guess big school week or whatever. Because next Monday and Tuesday are like our finals days where I have like 2 hours of classes for whatever, and then Wednesday's the awards ceremony thing or whatever. And I don't know what the point of Thursday is to go to school, to be honest. Other than to just be like,
Second day.
yeah, but other than just be like, oh hey, we're here. So it's been teacher. So we've been having like lunch brought into us each day. Monday we had barbecue. Tuesday we had what did we have? Tuesday we had Mexican food brought into us. Yesterday we had pizza from Pizza Hut, like not Little Caesars, Pizza Hut pizza. We put in the extra money for fancy, and then right, and then
$3 per pizza.
yep, and then today we had baked potatoes.
I do like baked potatoes.
Yeah, I do too. So overall, man, it's been pretty good lunch this week. Of course, my win of the week is about food because I'm fat, but
It's the little thing.
it's just been an easy week at work because most of the kids have been gone on their end of the year field trip, and most of the teachers are just like, "Oh man, we don't get to go on the end of the year field trip," and I'm like, "Yes, I don't get to go on the end of the year field trip. I can just sit in my room all day and watch kids, perfectly fine." Like,
I have the best attitude about it.
everyone's all bummed out about it. It was like, guys, we literally get paid to sit here and watch movies with these kids. Like, literally, the last 2 days with my band kids, we've watched Thor Ragnarok. We watched the first time of it yesterday and finished it today. Like,
Good call.
I've been getting like, it's been a good week, and next week's our final for band is like tomorrow. So during my 2 hours or my 4 hours of final time with my band, we're just gonna watch another Marvel movie. We're probably gonna watch Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's a good one.
So it's an easy week. It's smooth sailing until Tuesday, and then Tuesday I go back to court. But
that's another story.
That's another story for another time. Hopefully, that's my win of the week next week. Fingers crossed.
Next week.
Huh? Yeah. But all right. Oh, where are we at? Are we over an hour?
I think we're good.
Yeah, we're an hour and 6 minutes. We'll move that to next week because we still got 3 more weeks to talk about it. Or do you want to talk about? You were supposed to be keeping the updated tabs on it, Conan Jones, which you never did.
Updated tab. Oh, on the. Yeah, I wrote it down, but I haven't dug through and wrote down what people have done. I need to.
I'm pretty sure that I thought like way many people were going to die and get risen. It's not so much die, but I thought like the Night King was gonna like res so many people, and I picked like a lot of things that's gonna get me points off.
So I have a question.
What?
Okay, the dude, the fire priest guy. What's his name again?
What?
The guy who lights his sword on fire.
Oh, Derek Barbarian.
Yeah. So when the night, because he.
Wait. We're getting into spoilers for Game of Thrones, the episode from last week.
Okay.
So if you don't want to listen to it, thanks for listening, and we'll talk with you later. All right, go ahead.
Sorry, I was like, we could sidebar real quick because this was just a legitimate question.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
All right, on our death pool. So when he died saving Arya.
Yes.
That was before the Night King resurrected him. Now, we didn't see it, but does that mean that he got resurrected as a White Walker?
I don't think so, because
I took it as if you don't actually see it happen, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Because it's happened a lot with this show, that if you don't physically see it happen, it may have not have happened.
It's like the Emperor being back in the newest Star Wars movie. So... he never saw a body, so he's still alive.
I was wondering about that, because chronologically he would be a White Walker, but we never saw it.
Well, here's what kind of my head canon with it. He's a follower of the
Lord of Light.
Lord of Light. So, and Melisandre was in the room with him. So Melisandre probably burned his body before like he got a chance to get resurrected.
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, but
I mean, yeah, we don't know for sure, but we never saw him as a White Walker, so we can't count it.
Yeah.
I can live with that.
Okay. Anything else we need to go over?
No, I think that was it. I mean, because that was the only thing that I was curious about. All
right. Well, thank you guys very much for listening. You can follow us on our Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify at Low Scale Gaming. If you have any questions or a subject you want us to talk about on our next podcast, go ahead and leave us a tweet or email us at lowscalegaming@gmail.com. But thank you guys again. And remember, have a great day and have a better tomorrow. and buy from Baxter.